Imagine stumbling across a dinosaur so unusual that it challenges everything scientists thought they knew about evolution. This isn't just any dinosaur, it's a punk rock dinosaur, complete with meter-long spikes jutting out from its neck. Yes, you read that right. Scientists have unearthed a truly bizarre armored dinosaur, and this discovery is shaking up the world of paleontology. But here's where it gets even more fascinating. This creature might force experts to rethink how these ancient giants evolved over millions of years. The newly discovered species, named Spicomellus afer, roamed Earth approximately 165 million years ago during the Jurassic period. It belongs to a group of dinosaurs called ankylosaurs, which are known for their heavily armored bodies. However, what sets Spicomellus apart is its wildly elaborate and spiky appearance, unlike anything seen in later ankylosaurs. Think of it as the rebellious teenager of the dinosaur world, covered head to toe in punk-inspired accessories, if dinosaurs could have fashion trends. Professor Richard Butler, a leading researcher from the University of Birmingham who co-led the study, described the find as nothing short of extraordinary. In fact, he jokingly referred to Spicomellus as the punk rocker of its era. To clarify, punk rock is a cultural movement that emerged in the 1970s, characterized by bold hairstyles and edgy aesthetics. If this dinosaur had existed alongside humans back then, it would fit right into the scene. But the surprises don't stop there. According to Professor Susanna Maidment of the Natural History Museum, another key figure in the research, the spikes on Spicomellus were fused directly onto its bones, a feature never before observed in any living or extinct animal. It's absolutely covered in really weird spikes and protrusions all over the back of the animal, she explained. She went on to describe a bony collar encircling its neck and some kind of weapon-like structure at the end of its tail, making it one of the most unusual dinosaurs ever discovered. This revelation raises intriguing questions about the evolutionary history of ankylosaurs. Previously, researchers believed that these armored dinosaurs developed simple protective plates early on, which gradually became larger and more complex to shield them from massive predators like Tyrannosaurus rex during the Cretaceous period, 145 to 66 million years ago. However, Spicomellus throws a wrench in that theory. Instead of starting with basic armor, this species seems to have sported an extravagant array of defensive features right from the start. If you'd asked me what I expected the oldest known ankylosaur to look like, I would have said something with fairly straightforward armor, admitted Professor Butler. Yet, instead of simplicity, Spicomellus presents us with a hedgehog-like bristle of spikes, an armor design far beyond anything seen in later ankylosaurs. Could it be that these structures served a different purpose altogether? Perhaps they weren't primarily for protection, but rather for display, used to attract mates or intimidate rivals. And this is the part most people miss. Evolution doesn't always follow a linear path. Sometimes, traits evolve for one reason only, to be repurposed later for survival. While the skeleton recovered so far is incomplete, researchers estimate that Spicomellus was roughly 4 meters long, stood about a meter tall, and weighed around 2 tons. Despite the limited remains, the team has pieced together enough evidence to suggest that this dinosaur may represent a missing link in our understanding of ankylosaur evolution. For instance, it hints at the possibility that ankylosaurs began with elaborate armor during the Jurassic period, which eventually simplified and adapted for practical use during the Cretaceous. The fossil was first uncovered by a local farmer near Boulamain, Morocco, marking the first time an ankylosaur has been found on the African continent. Reflecting on the moment he first laid eyes on the fossils, Professor Butler recalled feeling a mix of awe and excitement. It was a jaw-dropping, spine-tingling moment, he said, adding that it might very well be the highlight of his career. Right away, it was clear that this animal was much stranger than we'd imagined. Driss Owahash, a professor at Université Sidi Mohammed Ben Abdallah in Morocco, who led the local research team, expressed pride in how this discovery is advancing science in the region. This study is helping to drive forward Moroccan science, he stated. We've never seen dinosaurs like this before, and there's still so much more to uncover in this area. So, what do you think? Does this discovery challenge your perception of dinosaur evolution? Could Spicomellus redefine how we interpret the relationship between form and function in prehistoric creatures? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Whether you agree or disagree, let's keep the conversation going. After all, science thrives on debate and curiosity. For those eager to dive deeper, the full research paper is available in the journal Nature. https://www.nature/articles/41586-6-6, and you can watch the story of the dig unfold through the Natural History Museum's video. https://youtube.b/TEFL0A